This is a last minute live. So there's lots going on in this sewing room. And I realized that I went on and hit the live button and I'm not really ready right this second. But that's okay. We can wait for some peeps to come on. I'm gonna grab some things and we can do some quilty talk. All right. So, let's see. How should we do this? Actually, we're going to come back up here. So, yesterday's live, we we did the long arm cover, and last night I absolutely did, put it together. I think I was up till 10 last night. I stopped for a while, took a nap, did some things. So here's the side, here's the front. This is the other side. It's really big. And then the other front. So that's it, the inside. So I had decided to do it a little different. Hi, Tessa. I had decided that I was not going to make a lining and turn it inside out and do all that jazz because it's a cover for that long arm. So I just went ahead and actually quilted the front and the back together in one step, and then I just sewed it. Yes, I'm going to have these edges, and that's okay. And what I decided to do on the bottom is just put a binding. Maybe I will put a binding on this one day to enclose it, but for right now, this is good. So that's the back. This is the front. Hello, Yesenia. I like to see the fabric. I passed forward to you. I knew I was thinking it was you, Yesenia, but I couldn't remember exactly. So I'm excited because now I get to see it every day. It's not going in a pass it forward. It's going right on my long arm. And last night, hello, Joydy. Hello, Annette and Tessa. I think I've got everyone. Let me change my chat. I used it already last night. I'm so excited. So that's one thing that I did. The next thing, what I've been working on is, let me grab them. Okay. So, you all remember this, the ginger quilter. Hi, Carrie. The ginger quilter quilt, right? So, the ginger quilter quilt I had out to be piled on for the long arm, and I wanted to long arm the Polaroid picture quilt. And I had said yesterday that Debbie had sent me this 108, and it's this 108. So thank you, Yesenia. We will have a discussion about this shirt/dress in a second. And I decided that I had really liked this back, right, with this front. See? Okay, we'll do it like this, right? Because this is the back and that's the front. And so I didn't use it on the Polaroid quilt. I really thought that this gave it more justice. So this is the back and that's the front. Well, it's a big piece. It was a huge 108 piece, but it was like 108 and it was 4 yards. So I also, because once I loaded that whole big piece, I did not cut it to size. I just loaded the whole giant piece. After I longed on that and I had it rolled up, I still had more room so I could continue long arming because I do have a 19-inch throat. So remember this? This we did a sew along. Well, it's also Tula Pink, and I thought that it looked great with this. Same colors. So I was excited. I got to long arm 2 quilts on this 108 plus. And nothing fancy. You know, I didn't do anything fancy. I have so many quilts that need to be long arm. We're just going to do basic. This one does have swirls, and the other one is just a meander. And this one here, I actually did not do on my long arm, but I did on my domestic, and I just used the wave stitch. So I cut off, as you can see, I have it ready to be binded. And I cut off the side pieces, and I was wearing this shirt, my elephant shirt. And I said, wow, that piece looks like the same size as this elephant shirt. And sure enough, it was. It was exactly the same size and piece. I have never sewn anything. As a matter of fact, this gives me vibes a little bit of I Love Lucy, the one when she went to Paris and they were wearing what looked like potato sacks and she couldn't afford it because it was so expensive. So she went home and sewed her own potato sack. I don't know if you ever saw that episode. Gives me a little bit of those vibes, but you know, it's not bad for my first time. I really don't do clothing, right? But, you know, so I just went ahead and I put this on top, and then I noticed that all they did was they hemmed it. So all I did was hem it. And so I hemmed it all the way around. And then if you notice on the top, there isn't actually a seam. It's actually just folded over. So I just folded it over. Hi, Sheila. I just folded it over and I kind of took my scissors and made a V-neck. And then I found this trim. So I put that trim on there. So here we go. I put it in and I put the trim in. And the only thing I did do is this one from here to here, it doesn't have much stitching. And I wanted a little bit more stitching, so I stitched it a full 14 inches instead of the 6 inches. And yeah, so yes, beautiful. So this is what I did with the leftover. It's super soft, and that's why I use it. It drapes. It's a different feel. This Tula 108 is satiny and soft, super soft. So it's not like any kind of stiff cotton. And it kind of reminds me of this. It actually feels like this. I like the wave stitch too. I'm currently working on wall hanging spring quilt and I use the wave stitch. Yeah, I love that. Hi, Anna. Hope you're having fun in Lake George. Nice trim. Hi, Catherine. It's adorable. So, I don't know. This is my attempt, my first attempt of making this kind of shirt that I buy. So, out of this leftover piece. So now not only do I have a shirt, I have matching quilts. I can get lost in bed. Imagine if I'm in bed, I'd be lost. All you see is my head. But anyway, I think I have way too much energy today. So I had long armed these two. I made this shirt. My honey's like, I have not seen you all day since early this morning. I have just been in this room. So this is let's go to this and talk about this. So these are the stars or the flowers, whatever that fat quarter flowers that we made in Puerto Rico. And I actually have long armed 3 other quilts. So I did 5 so far today. And I'm going to show you one of my tricks that I do. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but it's what I do when I have a big piece of fabric. And maybe this tip will help you. Maybe someone's going to come and yell at me and say you can't do that, but I've been doing it and have had no problems. I have an area of 44 by 48 and area where I can add another quilt, and I will show you. It'll make sense. And I didn't have anything in my pile. I took out my pile to see what I could find. I found one of them and I put that on there, but I could not find a second one. So what I did, whatever coffee, I'm not having any coffee. I think it's because I wasn't feeling well and I spent a lot of time in bed and just kind of get myself better. I've been taking Zicam. I dare someone to tell you not to do something. Yeah, okay. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Deb. Kelly and Deb, they both have channels. Go check them out. And so anyway, so I pulled this out because I remember that because I don't have a top, and before I take this off the long arm, I am going to long arm one more quilt on that piece of fabric. So I'm going to create, this is not what I had intended to do with it, but this is what I am intending to do with it now. So I have this here, and I looked at this. It's scrappy. It's fine. I noticed that these are pinks, so I went ahead and I need one more block. So I have the blocks here. I just haven't sewn them. And right here. And I'm going to put that here, put this together. and then it should be the size, perfect enough to show you watching in my classroom today. Oh, that's right, you're back. Let's come on over here and see what I'm doing over here. So, this is a 108 by 108 flannel backing. Don't know if you could see it. There it is, right here. I load, when I have a 108, I normally get 3 yards. This was maybe shy of 3 yards. I don't remember what it was, honestly, but I loaded it up and I loaded the entire amount. I absolutely did not cut any off. And then this is what I did. I'm going to unlock things so that you can see. So I loaded it up, and as you can see, I have my Polaroid on this side because I found that this backing, that other backing I showed you, had browns in it and had all like the colors that Tula has, and I thought it was a better match than this. And I think I like it much better. So that's why I picked that. So I have that, and then if you remember the candies sew along, happens to have the same colors. Yes, it's Halloween, but look, okay, here you go. Now you can see the colors. You see how it has brown and yellow and this green? It's like the same colors that are in there. Same over here. Look at all those quilts. One of my favorite types of quilts. Yes. So, then over here, the same thing. If you notice, you've got the purples, and there's purples, and the green, and the orange, and the same color whites and grays. So I said, well, that's great because that now works for this. So I did go in my stash to find things that would work with this backing. All right, let me roll this up a little better. Hold on. I have to roll it up good because I still have quilts that I'm working on here. All right, there we go. Trying to have it, but I have to show you. I'm almost there. So some of you have asked what kind of long arm I have, and I have a Unique XL19. Wait. Unique 19 XL Elite. That's what I have. All right. So we are going to put this on here and move this over. There we go. I had to just adjust it. And then we have this quilt here. This is actually part of an antique top that was, I don't know how I ended up with it, but I ended up with this antique quilt top. And some of it was not in good shape, but some of it was. So I salvaged what was good, added some borders, and it's like a baby size quilt. I thought it'd be all right for a passive forward, and now it's going to have this beautiful flannel back, and it also has the same colors, so I thought that was good. And then that leaves me with this one empty space. So we have this one empty space, and it does measure 44 down, and hold on, let's see, 44 down and 55 across. So hence I needed a quilt that would fit in that spot, and what I had decided to do was, being that I didn't have a quilt, I'm going to create a quilt so that I can finish this piece of fabric off and have another passive forward quilt ready to go. So that's what this is. That's what this is all about. All because of the long arm. Because I told myself I was only going to be long arming this week to try to get a lot done. So let's see. Love all those squares. Just passing by. Well, hi, Mitzi. How are you? Mitzi is recuperating, I just found out. So, and taking care of herself. So important. Kelly, so you load more than one quilt top on a large batting. Yes, I do. I put in as much. Sometimes, if I have a little tiny space still, I will find a wall hanging that I may have in a pile somewhere that needs to be long arms, and I just stick that on there too. I don't have that many though wall hangings. And one time, there was like on the side piece, I stuck a runner on the side. I jigsaw puzzle that right in there as if I'm doing a quilt. I'm thinking that is what it looks like. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Aisha. Aisha has a channel called Aisha's Handmade Items. So if you don't know who she is, please go check her out. What a time saver being able to load 2 quilts at a time. Yes, I will keep loading as much as I possibly can on that, because I really have all these tops I need to get going on. So that's what I've been up to today. I still have not done not one video for my fabric cut for the hen house, because today it was raining and we are safe. We don't have the crazy rains. So anybody who has those crazy rains, please be safe. There's lots of flooding in New York. But I'm safe where I'm at. And I really would like to do those videos outside with the chickens on my 301. So that's what I'm shooting for, or my featherweight. We'll see. I'm shooting for that, but today was not the day. So today was all about long arming, and now a last minute quilt to add to the long arm because we have it. Why not use it? And yeah, that's what's going on with me. How are you all doing? Are you all in a good, safe place, right? No one has crazy weather. I'm going to show you how to put this on the long arm. Wow. Sorry, I had to leave. Been very ill all day. Oh, I'm sorry. Bye, everyone. Oh, Joydie, please take care of yourself. So we have the long arm here, and here's the cover. And I guess if I do put binding on here or a sash or something, and so it could be double, you know, reversible. So I just kind of huck it in the back. This is how I'm thinking it goes, because Grace gave you this pattern, but they didn't really tell you how to put it on. So I see Andrea, my Miss Andrea. I'm getting ready to go on vacation this week. Oh, hopefully somewhere fun. Where are you headed to? I'm going to come back here. Oh. Back here. And then I come here and just, the back goes right on the back. And it's all in. It's all covered. And it is actually big. Someone told me they made one of these and it came out really big, and it totally did. Mexico. Who's going to Mexico? Oh, Yesenia, you're going to Mexico visit family? Oh, that's fabulous. I love that. I love that a lot. That's wonderful. Oh, that was Yesenia who said she was getting ready for vacation. I thought it said Andrea. I love your shirt / dress. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Thank you. I just made it out of the backing from long arming my quilts. It's a Tula Pink, very soft 108. Oh, hi, Vera. I broke down and bought box B from Soft Squares for the Advent box. I started watching you when you did your unboxing last year. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I cannot wait. I don't know if Lynn's watching this, but if she hasn't bought everything for these boxes, during yesterday's live, we were discussing, oh, I should show you. we were discussing this gizmo. Let me see. We were discussing canned air, right? This stuff. And I had bought one very expensive. This long arm actually tells you to do it. A lot of long arms tell you not to, so do not think to use this if your long arm company says do not use canned air. This one in the book actually does talk about it. And because they're expensive and not great for the air, I bought this thing at Amazon. And it's like a little vacuum this way. And this way, it blows just like canned air. It's really great. So last year's, we had gotten this little vacuum, which I use all the time. This was in last year's Soft Squares one. I use this, as you can see, all the time to get in the nooks and crannies because it's tinier than this. I use this on the floor and this nozzle there, but it's still a little too big. And I use this in my long arm. So I guess if Lynn is watching, if she could find a little tiny version of this where it blows the air out, so it's like a little blower, that may be cool. I don't know. She finds some interesting things. I was editing a pattern and went out to get the mail and decided to see if everyone was live, and here you are. Yet it's totally last minute. I have to finish up paperwork. Bye, everyone. Bye, Kelly. I wish I had a long thingy machine. Oh, long arm machine. Yes. Well, Aisha, you live close to me. So when hopefully we're going to do a sew with me. Michelle, you're in New York too, but you're in pretty distance. But you're welcome to join us if I do a sew in me. I'm hoping to do one. I really am. It will be here at my house for those who are local. And we'll just have an old-fashioned like quilting bee thing. We'll probably get a lot more talking than probably work getting done, but it might be fun. So, and Annette, I have to talk to Annette. I know she's at work now because we have to see what we can do to help Annette out for her classroom. I saw, I'm in my Facebook, Annette, I am seeing other teacher friends had these Amazon school wish lists. If you can go check that out, I don't know how you do it, but I have friends says my classroom needs X, Y, and Z. Maybe you can set one of those up and put some brother machines in there, which are a little bit on the more affordable side, as well as if you need thread from Connecting Threads or anything like that, because maybe some of us out there can help you out. I have 2 machines. I have to figure out how to pack them. Got to do that still, and see how to mail them off. So just putting that out there, Annette. I've been seeing it this week, and maybe it's something you can sign up for and then let us know so that I can maybe put it on my channel of what your classroom needs are. Because we need to get these young'ums, right? We got to get them sewing. We got to get them to the sewing bug. No pun intended, wearing bugs right now. So what else is going on here? Nothing else is going on here. My son is moving out, and then I have to move all my stuff in my rooms around. Yes, looking into an Amazon wish list now. Perfect. But this happens to do with school, though. Like I said, school lists, unless they created it. I can help you get those set up. Oh, okay. Annette, I guess Andrew can help you get those set up. I know nothing about that. Connecting Threads is having a thread sale right now. All right, there you go. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Annette does have thread. I just figured if she opens up this, and I know from at least wedding wise, you know, people who have very expensive things, they have it where you can contribute to the sewing machine. So you don't necessarily have to buy the whole sewing machine. Maybe you put $10 towards the sewing machine or $5. I set one of those up for my channel, and I got all kinds of things for my birthday last week. Oh, I didn't know it was your birthday last week. Well, happy birthday, Andrea. Then I guess my package was in perfect timing for your birthday. That was just a coincidence. Well, that's great. So, yep. So that's all that's going on here. It's really, you know, and we're going to go take a walk right now. I just said to my honey that I needed to come on here, show you what I've been up to. Tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to have time to do anything, just because he is moving and we have a lot of furniture to get out of here and stuff. I got it on my, oh, you got it on your birthday? Well, that, I'm telling you, that was meant to be. I'm so glad. Well, everyone, have a wonderful day. I know it's a short life, but we're going to go walk on the rail trail because it has been raining, and the sun is out, and we are itching to get out. I mean, I was here doing all this because I was housebound. Let's see. So Blessed by Jess is a teacher and set up an Amazon wish list for her classroom. Thanks, Andrea. I'm just waiting for admin approval. Mostly they just want to know what we're doing. Oh. Sorry. I don't know if it's the same as when we have to go through here, but I'm sorry. Do you have to go through the whole Board of Ed and get everything approved? Oh, I'm so sorry if you do. Well, hopefully we're going to think positive, that we're going to do it and your classroom's going to get the stuff they need. Everyone have a wonderful evening. And Anna, that I believe you live near me for the sew in chat or whatever we want to call it. Take care, all right? Bye. See you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Take care. Bye.